Hey, Shalom, brothers. Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Hey, double honors to the apostle elders that rule well. These are blessings for brothers out there that keep his word in sincerity and truth. Hey, we're on the highways and byways. We just wanted to come over here and do an impromptu. You know, basically just going into, man, you know, we coming to the latter days, man. The end of days, man. And it's very important that we're ruling our spirits. You know, it being circumspect of what we allow, allow to go on our everyday life, man, because there's a lot of distractions out here, man. You see what I'm saying? And this, the devil, man, he's putting anything in place to get you to throw you off, man. You see, so it's very important that you're checking your spirit, man. You know, and evaluate whether or not you're being in the spirit, man. What's that? 1 Peter 5 and 8. Be so be diligent for the devil as roaring lion seeking who may devour. You know, and also what's that? 2 Corinthians 13 and 9.
I got 1 Peter if you want to go out of it. All right, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour."
That's right, and the devil, man, he'll put certain things, you know what I'm saying, in your mind or certain scenarios, you know, in your life that induce you or influence you to go off, man. Case in point, you might be at the job, you know, this little fine little thing, you find out that she was a single, you see, not knowing that this woman could change your life, man. You know, she mess up your, you get with her. You know, y'all, everything is all good. She messes up everything you got going on, man. Mess up your money. You see what I'm saying? So it's very important, man, that you're paying attention to the spirit, man. You know, everything that glitter ain't gold. There's a lot of scenarios, man, a lot of situations where you need to say, you know what, man, I'm not worried about it, man.
Pray for the message.
I'm gonna, you know, leave it alone.
Pray for the
You
message.
see what I'm saying? Hey, brother, can you come closer?
He gonna bring it.
Go ahead,
All right. This is verse 9. It says, "Whom resist steadfast in the faith,
That's right.
knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world."
That's right, man. Don't think that what you're going through is anything different than what another brother's going through, man. Now, we are catching our own individual hell, man. But the underlying thing is this, man. We're under these curses, man. And it's very important that you remind yourself that, man. Because, man, you can get caught up in your flesh like, man, what's going on? Get frustrated. You see what I'm saying? Wanna lash out, wanna get violent, wanna give up. Let's be frank here, man. But you have to understand, man, you're not going through anything that different than what your brother's going through. You see?
Since you said you get angry and frustrated. Proverbs 16 and 32. "He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh the city."
That's right, man. So you have to rule your spirit, man. It says that basically, really loosely paraphrasing, the anger of man doesn't profit anything, man. You know, being wrathful, things of that nature. What is that going to profit? You see, but carnality.
Loose behavior.
You see,
It
all types of
produces
madness.
loose behavior.
You see what I'm saying?
When you know you have a
hey,
mission,
brother,
it produces loose
You
behavior.
gotta stop.
We came to minister,
Please.
not to be ministered
Yeah,
to.
brother.
If you want to listen, you
Yeah.
have to listen.
Yeah, man. You gotta-
Otherwise, if you want to preach,
Yeah.
there's plenty of corners here.
Yeah, man.
All right? Just being honest.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you got 2 ears and 1 mouth
Yeah,
for a
man.
reason.
Yeah, man, you going off, man. The scriptures
1, 2,
say
3, and 4 mouths.
the scriptures say interrupt the man, not a man while he speak, brother. And you being rude and obnoxious, huh? You see, hold on, let me get that scripture, man. Because you're going off, bro.
Pardon my French.
You're going off, man. According to
Pardon
the
my
scriptures.
language.
According to the scriptures, you're going off, bro. You see? You're being willful. And you're not supposed to be there according to the scriptures. Ecclesiastes 5? Yeah, man.
What verse is it?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. This is Ecclesiastes 5 and 1. It says, "Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil."
That's right. You considering not that you do evil, but you're being very evil right now, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you're spatting out of your own opinion. And we're coming after the Holy Scriptures, brother. You see? You're going off, man. Let me get this. Sirach.
If I say this, now also you got a love for the Bible. You see that, obviously you see it as a follower of people. But spouting out things, you don't even know what you're about. You know what I'm saying? So you may spout something that's contrary to this. You know? So before you start talking on camera with us, you need to understand where we're coming from and what we're actually bringing out. And then if your spirit aligns with what we're talking
I'm
about,
not here because of a camera.
then that's fine. No, but we're out here to edify brothers that are already like-minded with us, giving them the tools that they need to try to get saved through the spirit.
Excuse my language, fellas.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. This is Sirach 11:7. Blame not before thou hast examined the truth. Understand first, then rebuke.
Right.
Answer not before thou hast heard the cause. Neither interrupt man in the midst of their speech and their talk. You know, so you're not supposed to like going into beautifully what the brother brought out, man. You see, you're not supposed to be blaming or casting out judgment before you heard the cause, man. And you're not supposed to interrupt the man during his speech. You see? Hey, but that goes back to what, man? The main topic, man, that was Satan, bro.
Yep.
Satan trying to try us and get us to go off. You see? We come into the days where, hey, Satan is going to put more and more distractions out there, man. It's very important that we're, you know, that we're being in the spirit versus, you know, wanting to combat or wanting to get carnal, man. You know, 2-3 years ago or when we got to this thing, we would be yelling, screaming, "You die!" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we met some barbarians on, but hey, what do? You fight Satan with the word, man.
That's right.
Resist the devil, he shall flee. And how do you resist him? With the scriptures, man.
Precepts was loading up.
Hey, you saw that AK-47? You saw that fresh magazine through the spirit? Nah, hell no. You know?
Yeah, man, that's how you do it, man. I want to say we're in the days now to where the word is the most important thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you, I would say the faster you can make your point, you know what I'm saying? Keep it moving, man. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? If it's a time of X, that means the word was coming out heavy, right?
That's right.
So with the word coming out heavy during the time of Acts, with nothing being new under the sun, you know what I'm saying? The Lord speaking to the 7 churches in Revelation, all that's going on now, man. All that's happening right now. So with all that happening right now, hey, time is short, man. It's close to famine of the word time, man. You either come up and listen or not.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
You either coming up here to get delivered or condemned, man. Ain't no in between, ain't no gray area, ain't none of that. You see? Now ain't the time for that. That's what I'm saying. This ain't 2010. This ain't 2013. No.
Can I get something for you? Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep.
I'm saying it is high time to wake out of sleep, man. Look at what's going on. You heard the sirens? You see? That's your alarm clock right there, man. Constantly, man. Constantly. Wars, rules of wars, upworlds of the people, insurrections. All that's happening now. All that's happening now, man. You know what I'm saying? People own household coming up against them. All that's happening now, man. Woo! Being what the Lord say, blessed are you when men shall revile you. Well, you're getting reviled right now.
That's right.
You see?
That's right. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
That's what I'm saying. Your salvation is nearer than when you believe, man. Because as much as we can look at the news and hope and fast and pray and be ready, you still got to let the prophecies play out. But they playing out, though. You see? So how many prophecies gonna play out before you wipe that slog, you know what I'm saying, and realize what the hell's going on, man?
That's right.
You got something?
So the scripture say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
There you go.
It's not for just the end time, but for the time now, because you gotta be stable when you get to that time.
It's already kicked in.
Yeah, so
It's already kicked, man. You got people, look, you got people sniffing spray paint. They doing all, look, the ways to so-called escape the world are endless in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to escape. This nigga right here with the hat on. He's trying to escape. Hell, we're trying to escape. We just know the right exit though.
That's right.
You see, that's the only advantage we got. We know which door actually gonna get you out this hole.
That's right.
You got the key to the maze, man.
That's right.
See it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have that, you know how you doing a maze and you can actually see whatever. We can see that. Everyone else is in the maze. We above them. We can see.
That's right.
You know, through the spirit and power mighty behalf of Hashem Shot.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the work of darkness.
Cast off the work of darkness, man. Cast off the work of darkness. Like Elder Yashawamba always say, man, it's something in you that got to be gone before the Lord come back. In order to be delivered, man. Go ahead.
And let us put on the armor of light.
That's what I'm saying. And let us put on the armor of light, man. Put on the armor of light, man. Going into the whole armor, man. The armor of light, the breastplate, the helmet, the sword, the shield. Woo. Yeah, man. That's all this right here, man. Load it up. Right. Locked and loaded, ready to go, man. Lap it. Lap it. That's what I'm saying. Getting water, still seeing what's going on. You know? Get into that Gideon story, man. That Gideon story, man. The Lord said, look, man, if you scared, go. Go on, get. You know what I'm saying? So out of everybody who stayed, we're gonna see what you about. You know? You gotta do is this down trek in the water, trek it hard. Ain't no get hit upside the head. No, man. Y'all, you know what? After you get your water, get your ass up and go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga, turn around. This nigga here got his mouth open. You know what I'm saying? This nigga shoes untied. No, all y'all, go on. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. And that's what's going on through the spirit, man. That's what's going on through the spirit. And then those men that was wise enough
Right.
to look up and be circumspect while they got their water as their nourishment to be able to go into the battle. You see? Those was the men that went on to survive, man. It was 300 of them. It was 300 of them, man. You see? But before that happened, that started out with 22,000 men. Whittled down to 300 to get the job done. You see? And that's what the Lord doing now, man. He said all these niggas with their mouth open and their hands in their pocket and their thumbs up their ass. He telling them to get the hell on, man. He telling them to get the hell on, man. And he using other men to tell them to do it, man. You see? And now is the time. Now is the time to where them demons coming even harder, man. You know what I'm saying? Demon had you thinking you doing too much. Demon had you thinking you're not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? Brother send a text. Brother send a text. You know what I'm saying? And it get on your nerves. You know that's a demon. And you're like, brother just sent the 5 precepts. You tired of precepts?
Yeah.
And then you rebuke that fucking demon, man.
Elder, you on? Hey, man, come on. Go ahead,
That's
Elder.
what the demon job was.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what demons do, man. That's what demons do, man. Matter of fact, get Job chapter 2 where it go into bringing Satan when he brought the sons to him. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, man, insert your name here. When it said, hast thou tried my servant Job? Put your name right there if you abandon the Lord. If you are the hope of the living, put your name right there and see what it do. Put your name right there and see what it do. And realize that Satan got the green light to do anything but kill you. Let's get it.
Real quick, that's exactly right what the elder talking about, man. These demons are out here to knock you off balance. The scripture says false balance is the abomination to Yahweh Hashem Shot.
That's right.
And when you go on the 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter, let's talk about that road that we have to walk to that city. Okay, it's fire on one side and water on the other side.
Done.
To where it's so thin and so straight and difficult that only one man can go at one point. The demons trying to knock you off your balance, man.
Right.
You know, a little jab here, a little shove there, man. That's what they're trying to do.
It don't take much.
It don't take much, especially when you're on tightrope and you gotta walk like this. It don't take much to push you, you know? And we get to that time, that's why it's getting so strenuous and tedious now. Because we're in that time right now. It's like, good.
This is Job 2:1. And again, there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Satan came also among them to present himself before Yahweh.
So Satan showed up to the council. The Heavenly Father was bringing the angels amongst them for a council. They had to discuss some things, and Satan came along with those angels. I mean, he said the sons, right? It said Satan was a son of the Heavenly Father, right? Sons love their fathers, right? Fathers love their sons, right? Especially if they're obedient, right? Like I say, in order to get back to Yahweh, you have to use Yahweh Shai's advice to defeat Satan. That's the only way you can get back. You see? Go ahead.
And Yahweh said unto Satan, from whence comest thou? And Satan answered Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And Yahweh said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job?
That's what I'm saying. So he been walking up and down the earth, seeing who he loved the Lord more than. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm gonna say it like this, man. If Satan loved the Lord more than you do, you gonna lose.
Right.
You gonna lose. You see? Nah, ain't no battle between the Most High and Satan, man. Well, Satan is in order and he is doing his thing. Get Sirach 39 and 28 real quick. Bubba Kashah. Yep.
Sirach chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
There be spirits that be created for vengeance. Go ahead.
Which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
In the time of destruction, they pour out their force.
In the time of destruction, they pour out their force. Go ahead.
And appease the wrath of him that made them.
And Satan is the head of those.
Yep.
Satan is the head of them angels. Read it again.
Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
That's what I'm saying, man. And Satan is leading the charge. Satan is leading the charge, man. All right, let's go back to Job.
Back at verse 3, Job 2 and 3. And Yahweh said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job?
Have thou considered my servant Matthew? Has thou considered my servant Yatazak? Has thou considered my servant Yarala? Has thou considered my servant Michael? You see? You think that conversation ever took place? Being spiritual about it? I mean, you catching the hell? Somebody had to talk about something.
Get him.
You see?
Whack him. Yeah.
You see? And I'm telling you, man, if Satan loved Yahweh more than you do, he gonna beat you. He gonna beat you. That means he was more obedient than you was. Because you already knew. Somebody get Sirach 2. Heard our soul for temptation. You was given these instructions. You was given the blueprint. But that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and finish this up.
That there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man.
I'm saying, ain't nobody out here like Yatzazak. Ain't nobody out here like Mike Allah. You got to put yourself in that place. Why? Because at the end, Job came out on top. Why? Because he kept his integrity. You see? The Lord was willing to bet on Job. Is he willing to bet on us? You see? That's what I'm saying. And if the Lord is willing to bet on you, you better not make a screw out of him. You better not make a monkey out of him. You see? Go ahead.
One that fears the Most High and escheweth evil.
That's what I'm saying, man. We eschew evil, man. We fear the Most High. So go test them. What King David say? Did King David say, try my reins to see about me, Lord? You see? That's what I'm saying, man. The scriptures talk about glorying in your infirmities. That's what I'm saying. The scriptures tell you, the scriptures teach you how to be a man about taking a loss, man. You know what I'm saying? Understanding at the end that you're going to deserve the reward, man. You deserve the hell, so you're going to deserve the reward.
That's right.
And still he holdeth fast his integrity. Although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. And Satan answered Yahweh and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath will he give for his life. But put forth thou thy hand now and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's what Jake be doing, and Satan knew that about man. Satan knew that about man. You touch his flesh, you fuck with Jake Chains of Darkness and see how he at.
Yeah.
Fuck with Jake Chains of Darkness and see how he get on your ass, man. He gonna go from love to you got the road. That's how it go, man. That's how it go. It say, show my people their transgression. Oh, show them. Show them. See what it do. See what it do. You know what I'm saying? That's why Satan said it the way he said it. He said, you touch his flesh, Job gonna curse you in your face. The Lord say, bet something. Bet something. You gonna bet something. As long as, keep reading. Keep reading.
Verse 6. And Yahweh said unto Satan, behold, he is in thy hand, but save his life.
That's what I'm saying. He say, he in your hand. You can do whatever you want. Just don't kill him. As long as you don't kill him, it's whatever. Put your name in there. Insert your name here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Satan will interrupt you while you praying. This nigga will jump in your prayers.
While somebody's talking, you know what I'm saying, a brother, different, you know how sometimes a brother, let's be real, certain brothers just get on your nerves, you know what I'm saying, one brother, and you know, he talking and then Satan be like, man, shut up. Like, why is this saying this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Satan got you thinking he long-winded and shit.
Yeah.
And he just started talking. Yeah,
And
bro.
he ain't say nothing to you.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
He ain't do nothing to you. But you just, man, shut up.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga,
Satan do that, man.
that nigga whack as hell,
Bro, Satan have you looking at your own brothers crazy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But somebody in the world, you go to somebody, you at work and you get a person the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, he's just doing that out of ignorance.
Yeah.
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 You know?
Yeah.
But your brother's clearly just speaking words to help you out and edify the body to move y'all get out of it.
Yeah.
You just want him to shut up.
Yeah, you would know it in your mind, man. You know?
Wicked, bro. That's how we gotta get out of here, because this flesh is wicked, man. This flesh wants to win in any capacity. You know? We've been brought so low that we're looking for small W's, man.
Yeah.
You see? Small, insignificant W's that only you can see personally, man. Really, that's going back to selfishness. And it talks about that in, I want to say, First Timothy. It says that in end times, man will be lovers of themselves. 2 Timothy, thank you. 2 Timothy 3. Man will be lovers of themselves. Man will be lover of themselves, man. If you look up that word, lovers of the water icon, lovers of themselves, that goes into the word a word that basically means selfish, man. You know? And that's what we fighting against, man. This flesh, being selfish. And as things get more and more tight, man, we're gonna have to be more and more brotherly, like just like in the time of Acts, like the elder likes to bring out, man. Think about it with Ananias and Sapphira. You see, in Acts, what, the 5th chapter? The reason why they were killed because they were being selfish. During the time of Acts, there was a famine going on. So it's very important to be brotherly, if you will.
I'm saying, you got to think about it, man. They didn't know each other like that.
Yeah.
The people didn't know each other like that, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, it was during the Passover time. People was coming from all over to come back, you know what I'm saying? So it was people coming from all over the place that was hearing the word and starting to believe. So they didn't know each other like that, you know what I'm saying? But that charity was amongst them because they believed.
Like Ron said, they got put to death because of selfishness. And they actually gave money. They just kept back some to cover themselves, to make sure they was giving instead of having faith.
Yeah.
You know, and that goes back to, like Ron said, being selfish, not having faith. Make sure you're trying to cover your ass in the corner way. Instead of just worrying about you how much you don't shot, covering you, and you just giving your all what you can give.
And it's easy to get caught up in that, man.
Man,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's easy to get caught up in that, man. I'm telling you, man, bro. I'm talking about you be done bought some bullshit, man. Then a brother need help.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But shit, now that you're in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? If you do buy some bullshit, you'll keep the receipt. You know what I'm saying? And if you got to take that shit back, you go ahead and take it back. That's a part of the growth. You see, that's what, like the brother said, being more brotherly now. You know what I'm saying? Now, shit, whatever you was gonna buy, whatever, you can put that on the back burner and not even be fucked up about it. You know what I'm saying? And then push come to shove, you much rather have that spiritual treasure stored up in heaven than whatever it was that, you know what I'm saying, whatever it would have been that you would have spent the bread on, you know?
Right.
That bread that ended up going to the ministry was gonna be more beneficial.
Can I get this for you, Elder?
Come.
Philippians 2:1. If there be therefore any consolation in my shiat, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels and mercy, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's more important. That's more important than anything else right now. You know what I'm saying? Being like-minded, being on one accord with the outcome, man.
That's right.
You see? That's what I'm saying, man. Us getting it together now might have it to where we all together when we go to the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? But if we ain't showing that unity now, he gonna split us up and have us all on our fucking own. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing about it. That's one thing about it, man. Each camp literally is a own spiritual body. Everybody do something. You know what I'm saying? I would say every single part of the body is necessary. You know?
Go ahead. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, man. So shouldn't nothing get on your nerves, and shouldn't nothing make you get big-headed. Dealing with the octa.
That's right.
You see?
If you help, you shouldn't be the one talking about what you do all the damn time.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You know?
I'm saying that if you give the most money, just get the most money in secret and whatever, and then let the most I reward you openly.
That's right.
You know, that humble bragging type stuff.
Yeah.
I do this also. I do this. I do that. You know.
Like it ain't angels recording.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta make the announcement. Nah, man. Nah, man. That's why I say, if you gonna talk about anything, man, talk about the Lord blessed your hands to make this to be beneficial to the brothers. You know what I'm saying?
It needs to be voiced, and the brother gonna mention it.
Come.
The brother will mention it. Say the one. You know.
Come.
You know. All right. So.
What you done with them?
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead and finish it.
Let nothing, actually I read that, well, I can read it again. Verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
That's what I'm saying, man. Lowly in mind and esteeming other brothers among your, above yourself, man. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to do that when you got your head up your ass. You see? But the more you come into this thing, man, you see? I would say you do it in all lowliness, man. I would say you give to the ministry knowing that this is your best bet to work towards your salvation, man, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's grace is sufficient enough. Like that pat on the back that make Ariana so mad. You see? That pat, nah, we'll get that pat on the back. I don't want no pat on the back. I'd rather have a crown on my head. The scriptures say crown on the head. The scriptures don't say pat on the back. You see? So we gotta set our minds on bigger things, man. You know what I'm saying? A pat on the back for right now, or an everlasting kingdom.
Right.
You see?
Some reject that fell out, they have pants on their back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A pat on the back, I would say a pat on the back is paid with good intentions. I think I'm about to just made something up. Go ahead.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. It's quote by the elder said, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth,